Let's watch Democrat Aftyn Behn go from excited to devastated on the Tennessee special election that just happened recently. We start this in July of this year.
Well, Mark and Nikel, Tennessee State Rep Aftyn Behn says she's now throwing her hat in the ring to replace Congressman Mark Green in the 7th District. Behn has been serving in the Tennessee House since 2023 following the death of 5-term State Rep Bill Beck. She is currently 35 years old and wants to focus on making sure students are fed, roads are fixed, and hospitals are funded. In a statement to News 2, she says, quote, "It will be the only special election in the entire country, and we plan to flip the seat from red to blue."
Are you sure about that?
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
We'll head to this video now from October of this year where Aftyn Behn just briefly will show she secured the Democrat nomination in the special election.
Hi, everyone. Representative Aftyn Behn, now officially the Democratic nominee for the 7th Congressional Special Election in Tennessee this fall on December 2nd.
Moving forward about a month, here we are in November.
We have the opportunity of a lifetime to flip a congressional seat in the South.
All right, this is a Fox News alert. The AP has now called the special congressional election in Tennessee for Republican Matt Van Epps, a major win for House Republicans. President Trump just posted on Truth Social, congratulations to Matt Van Epps on his big congressional win in the great state of Tennessee.
We'll get a few more comments from Aftyn Behn pre-election, but as the election got closer and closer, high-profile Democrats such as AOC took an interest in this race.
Tennessee is ready to elect Aftyn. The people of Tennessee are ready to be represented by Aftyn. This district is about R plus 22, or it was R plus 22. And now we have this race within striking distance, what we call the margin of effort.
I mean, I'll get to that. I'll make that point a little bit later. This wasn't close. Like, Democrats, since this election has been over, have been trying to spin this as competitive, close.
A special election in Tennessee saw the Democratic candidate lose by 9 points, and that led the Colorado Democratic Party to send out this fundraising email saying that result means Republican-held Colorado congressional seats are in play. The Tennessee special election was in a district that was plus 22 points for President Trump last year, but just plus 9 points for the Republican congressional candidate last night.
The Republican Van Epps won by 9. And then back to Aftyn Behn, we move forward a little bit. This is so funny. This video, by the way, it's a little off, but just listen to the audio.
And then today, the Republicans decided that they're going to start this narrative that me, the state representative who represents downtown Nashville, doesn't like the city. Now, I always want Nashville to be better, right?
They're going to start a narrative about this. This actually is brought up towards the end a video when she's giving her, I guess, concession speech. The narrative, this is what was said. There was no narrative started by Republicans.
I hate the city. I hate the bachelorettes. I hate the pedal taverns. I hate country music. I hate all of the things that make Nashville, apparently, an it city to the rest of the country, but I hate it.
We're getting pretty close now to Election Day itself. Another interesting video. Apparently at this point, according to some poll, she was only down by 2 points.
Good morning, everyone. State Representative Aftyn Behn, the 7th Congressional District Special Election Democratic nominee. It is cold, which is why my coat is so dramatic here in Nashville. But I woke up with the energy of 1,000 Dolly Partons and decided to go canvass because a new poll dropped showing us about 2 points behind my opponent, which is wild. And I've got the election excitement wiggles as I do. So I decided to jump out of bed, go out and...
I did see another poll. I don't know if it was the same one or not that showed a very close race like this with Van Epps only up 2.
So if you looked at our results here, I don't want you to compare them with our New Jersey, Virginia, California, because each survey is a study where we learn different things about the constituents. And in this poll, we decided to weight it based on the turnout model from the primary.
Okay, just another quick video here. I'll play it without the sound, but really what I'm interested in is this little graphic here. 6 days until we flip this seat. I don't know.
Back to our breaking news. Democrats were hoping for a massive upset in Tennessee. It did not happen. Decision Desk HQ projects Republican Matt Van Epps is the winner in the Tennessee District 7 congressional special elections. He beat Aftyn Behn by roughly 8 points.
Last take here from Aftyn pre-election.
Hi everyone, Representative Aftyn Behn, the Democratic nominee for the 7th Congressional Special Election. I am yet again out in Clarksville canvassing, whereas my opponent is behind the big pearly gates of a Williamson County mega mansion, meeting with the puppet masters and power brokers of the universe, whereas I'm talking to actual people out in the area. I humbly ask for your vote tomorrow.
I mean, I don't know what he was actually doing on this day, but he won. It's kind of interesting, actually. You don't think of Tennessee, like she's wearing a very big winter jacket. Apparently it's quite chilly in Tennessee right now. And final pre-election take for this video is not going to be from Aftyn Behn. It's another person. It's just a highlight. Again, there was a lot of legitimate enthusiasm amongst Democrats about this race.
We have some news right now. Donald Trump is nervous ahead of Tuesday's special election in Tennessee's 7th congressional district, a seat he won by 22 points. That was not supposed to be close, but is a lot closer now after Democrats are surging nationwide. He just posted for a second time on Truth Social, urging his voters, his quote, America First patriots to get out and vote in Tennessee's 7th congressional district. This is a race that was not supposed to be close.
A little while later.
Results are in from a closely watched congressional election in red state Tennessee. Democrats were hoping for an upset, with polls showing President Trump's approval rating on the decline. ABC's Perry Russum has the results. Hey, Perry, good morning.
Sylvie, good morning. Republican Matt Van Epps won the special election for the state's 7th congressional district, keeping the seat red, but he only won by 9 points in a district that President Trump carried by 22 points last year. And Republicans spent big money on this race.
Okay, now we're post-election. At this time, the race had been called for Republican Van Epps. We'll hear from Aftyn Behn.
It's been a wild ride. I also wore a nudie suit. This is a quintessential, this is like a vintage nudie suit worn by country western stars, and it was important to me because of what has been said about my love for this city and country music. So I'm very proud.
That is so funny to me. What has been said about my love for this city and country music? It wasn't like this thing that was drummed up out of nowhere about you maybe complaining about the weather. You said you hate the city and you hate country music.
I hate the city. I hate the bachelorettes. I hate the pedal taverns. I hate country music.
Of course, that's going to be used in an election where somebody is trying to win. I thought that phrasing is just classic. I'll play that one more time.
It was important to me because of what has been said about my love for this city and country music.
To me, that's just said like it was this right-wing conspiracy that was strung up out of nothing.
And the entire Republican apparatus was breathing down our neck. And to be competitive says a lot.
Look, I just do not think +9 is competitive. I think the biggest stretch you could probably make in an election would be +4. That would even be probably a stretch. If you said, oh, I lost by 4, that's under 5 points, that's competitive. +9, I mean, I think you got to squint a lot to see that as competitive. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, please. Have a great day.